Ooh. Good Friday evening. Got a couple people in the group or in the video. And we'll give it a few minutes. See if we got any others that drop in here. Let me just send out the message real quick. Hey, good evening, Hal. Ben. Yes, the box of Upper Deck special effects finally showed up. If anybody has mailed anything, if you're waiting on anything in the mail, then it shouldn't be surprised that the mail is running extremely slow right now. I think between COVID and the post office cuts and then just the volume of mail has just made a big cluster, you know what, for stuff. Yeah, I really did not expect this to show up. I figured it was lost in the mail. It didn't help that I didn't have any tracking information on it either, but we finally got it. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a small box at only 10 packs. And we'll probably start with this and then we'll move over into the other one. Very much looking forward to this molten metal. And I said last week when I revealed it, it's going to be hard. I don't think these 4 packs are going to whet my appetite. I'm going to want to get a box of this, but it's just so darn expensive. Yeah, I like trying new things. I like trying oddball sets like that, but I mean, it's $200 a box. I forget how many packs come in a box, but yeah, about the cheapest I can find a box is $200. And you know, that's all I'd be looking for. Of course, I just want to break even. But yeah, that's the only thing that keeps me from pulling the trigger. I just happened to come across a guy that had 4 loose packs for a decent price, so I went ahead and grabbed those. But this 96 Leaf is not bad either. I'm looking forward to this one too. The design, it's not great, but it's not horrible. But does have some pretty cool inserts. So I'm anxious to see what we get out of that box. But yeah, they should all be fun to open regardless. So after the day that I've had, this is going to be some nice therapy for me. Hal, you've got 11 days off coming up. Sweet. Congratulations. I'll be off starting Christmas. I have the week after between Christmas and New Year's. I have that off to always take that week off for my wife and I. We celebrate our anniversary, which is New Year's Day. And we usually go somewhere and have some fun. But with COVID and everything this year, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I think we're leaning towards maybe running to going down to Charleston, South Carolina, going down to the low country and taking in some of the historical things. Probably take the kids with me. All right, well, it's 5 after 10. We'll go ahead and get started. I know a couple people said they were going to try to drop in, but I get it. I'm a little tired myself, and I will probably not be sorting tonight. I will probably, after we wrap this up, hit the sack myself, and then tomorrow we'll get everything sorted. So first up tonight is the 1998 Upper Deck Special Effects. This is a parallel set to 98 Upper Deck, where each card has their what they call the Light FX Foil Enhancement Treatment. There's 4 different tiers of inserts. 150 card set. Let's see, Power Zone are 1 in 7. Power Zone October Best are 1 in 34. Power Zone Power Driven 1 in 69. And then there are then there's a Superstar Excitement parallel set numbered to 250. So we should at least see one of these Power Zone cards. But we'll see. So we'll get started. Good luck. Hey, AJ. Hopefully this box was worth the wait. This was a retail exclusive, according to Baseball Cardpedia, which I found kind of interesting. Let's see, we just have a styrofoam block here in the bottom of the box. Then you asked, is this break based on today's teams? What do you... we're still going off the signups from last week. I reopened it. So if you claimed a team last week and paid for it, then you're still good to go. I don't think anybody claimed anything since last week. So there were still a couple of teams that didn't get claimed, but that's all right. So 6 cards per pack. Never opened this before. Nice cards nonetheless. And look at that. We start with a Brave, Javi Lopez. The backs are the same from what I remember of 98 Upper Deck, but obviously got the foil treatment. Yeah, here we go. Here's our there's one of the inserts, Power Zone. It's not one of the die cut versions, but it's got a soft corner up here in the upper right. I seem to pull a lot of Kenny Lofton cards. Oh, come on. All right. We have that's Sean Estes, the Giants. Mark Gardner, the Giants. Eric Karros, Dodgers. And a star rookie of Aaron Boone for the Reds. Nope, John, you have not missed much. That we just completed the first pack from the Upper Deck box. Going on to pack number 2. First up, Jamie Moyer of the Mariners. Darren Bragg, Red Sox. Vladimir Guerrero for the Expos. There you go, Ben. There's a Pudge Rodriguez. Pulling rookies of current managers, yes. Doesn't make me feel old. And Dean Palmer for the Royals. I don't know if I knew he played for the Royals. And star rookie Richie Sexson for the Indians. Next up, we have Mark Grace for the Cubs. Paul Molitor, Twins. Edgar Martinez for the Mariners. Garrett Stevenson for the Phillies. Brad Radke for the Twins. And a star rookie, Jarrett Wright for the Indians. Yeah, you're. I think you're right there with about Sexton. He even in the hobby, he was in several 90s sets, and then boosh, just disappeared. Let's move on for the Red Sox. Another Brad Radke. Ooh, nice. Griffey. Just ever so slightly sticking, but don't seem to be doing any damage to each other. So Not a bad base card to pull. Well, maybe it did leave just a smidge snowflaking there on the back. I think that's the first one I've noticed do that. Ricky Bottalico for the Phillies. Another Paul Molitor. And, oh yeah, we are old guys. Fernando Tatis Senior Star Rookie. John Valentine for the Red Sox. F.P. Santangelo Expos. Here's another modern day manager, Joey Cora. Tom Lieber, the Pirates. John Lieber, excuse me. The first name is hard to read on these. Dave Nielsen, Brewers. Star rookie, Mario Valdez, White Sox. Well, that's a nice one, John Smoltz. Rondell White, Expos. Jeff Kent, Giants. Gary Gaetti, Cardinals. Doug Jones for the Brewers. And star rookie Todd Dunwoody for the Marlins. Darren Erstad. It's an interesting one. Edgar Alfonzo for the Mets. Steve Finley for the Padres. Mr. Ronnie Gant, Cardinals. Raul Mondesi, Dodgers. And a Matt Morris, star rookie for the Cardinals. That is odd. We haven't pulled a Yankee. You're right. Usually they seem to be Yankee centric. Carlos Delgado, Blue Jays. There you go. Andy Pettit for the Yankees. Followed by a Big Mac for the Cardinals. Shannon Stewart for the Blue Jays. Jose Rosado for the Royals. And Jeff Abbott, star rookie for the White Sox. Maybe we're saving the Yankees for the Molten Metal packs, particularly a Jeter. Will Clark for the Rangers. Scott Erickson, Orioles. John Olerud, Mets. Pat Henkin, Blue Jays. Jeff King, Royals. And star rookie, Jeremy Gonzalez, Cubs. And we're down to the last pack of the Upper Deck box. Jeff Fossero, Mariners. Jimmy Key, Orioles. Butch Husky, Mets. Ed Sprague, Blue Jays. Jim Belcher, Royals. And a star rookie, Todd Helton, for the Rockies. So the inserts weren't necessarily in our favor, but we did get one. The Power Zone Lofton. Oh, got that Griffey. Not too bad. It's a small set at 150 cards. So we got a couple doubles, but close to half the set just out of that box. All right, so do we jump into Leaf and save the Molten Metal to last? Do we tease ourselves and open a Molten Metal pack now, and then we'll come back to them? What do you say? Save the metal. Was kind of thinking that myself. Open one. All right, we'll do one. That way, if somebody can't stick around, they at least got to see one of them opened. So 99 Skybox Molten Metal, 6 cards per pack. It's a 150 card set as well. And in each pack, we should get 4 Metalsmiths, which make up 100 cards in the set. We should get 1 Heavy Metal, which make up 30 in the set. And there are 20 Supernaturals, which are 1 in 2 packs. And then you've got all the different parallels and parallels of parallels, but they're pretty cool. So it just has a perforated edge at the top. And slide the pack out. So a lot of packaging for a cello wrapped pack. All right, so first card is Rondell White, which is damaged. At least it's, yeah, see, something nicked it here, and it started to lift that top layer off the card, which is a bummer, but they're nice looking cards. Very nice looking. Wait till you see them in hand. You'll appreciate them much more. So you got Denny Nagel there for the Reds. Edgar Martinez for the Mariners. Nefi Perez for the Rockies. And by the way, above the logo, it tells you what, like these are the Metalsmith cards. So it tells you what it is. So this is a Supernatural. This is Nomar Garcia Parra for the Red. Red Sox. So that's one of the subsets. And then we got a heavy metal Manny Ramirez. Yeah, I don't remember Denny Nagel being a red either. So we got, out of that pack, we had 4 metal Smiths, a supernatural, and a heavy metal. So we will come back to those. All right, in the Fleer, there are 36 packs. We're looking for Gold Leaf Stars, Hats Off, Picture Perfect, Greatest Hits, and then the Press Proof Parallels. All the inserts are individually numbered or serially numbered. The Frank Thomas wrapper redemption, I would imagine, has expired for the extra cards. Being that we got 36 packs, and I know everybody's wanting to look at the other ones, we'll go through these as quick as we can. But if you're not familiar with 96 Leaf, there is your base design. Has a foil edge there on the left side and the bottom. Team name in a circle with the logo stamped in the middle. Position up here in the top left corner. Player name in the bottom. No logos on the front of the card, but you get it on the back. So we'll start off with Hundley, Benji Gill for the Rangers, Gary DiSarcina, Angels. There's a Gold Leaf rookie, Jeff Suppan for the Red Sox, Pud Rodriguez, Rangers. Hold on one second. These packs are getting in my way. All right, here's an MVP contender insert. Reggie Sanders of the Reds. Mickey Tettleton, Rangers. Brady Anderson, Orioles. Mark Loretta, Brewers. Jimmy Haynes, Cardinals. There we go. There's a Jeter for you, AJ. Gold Leaf rookie. Chuck Finley, round out that pack. Like these packs, they have a little tear tab right on the side of the pack. You just slide it out from the side. Sammy Sosa, Eduardo Alfonso for the Mets, Pete Sherrick, Reds, Eric Young, Rockies, Ozzie Timmons, Cubs, Raul Mondesi, Dodgers, Ruben Sierra, Yankees, Hal Morris, Reds, another Eric Young in the same pack. It's a Cal Ripken base. John Mabry for the Redbirds, and a Craig Biggio. Changing directions on the base path, it looks like, for the Astros. Good night, AJ. Get you some rest. I will. I've got a recap post from last week, so I'm probably just going to combine that one with this one, so you'll be able to see what else you get. And if you get anything that stands out, of course, I'll reach out to you and let you know. John Jaha for the Brewers, Caminiti for the Padres, Garcia for the Pirates, Manny Ramirez, Indians, Will the Thrill, the Rangers, David Cohn, the Yankees, Mike Greenwell, Boston, Marty Cordova, Twins, another Manny, Andy Pettit for the Yankees, Chanahoe Park, Dodgers, and Brad Ausmus for the Padres. Kevin Napier, Royals, Rondell White, Expos, Brad Radke, Twins, Dill Pulsfer, Mets, Larry Walker, Rockies, Jeff King, Pirates, Greg Colburn for the Fish, Brett Butler, Dodgers, another dupe, Chris Snowpeck, White Sox, Ozzie Guillen, White Sox, and Ed Sprague for the Blue Jays. So who's looking for what in this? It's for your team. Trying to complete your team set, looking for your favorite player. What's everybody looking for? Eddie Murray, Indians. Shannon Stewart, Blue Jays. Michael Tucker, Royals. Kevin Seitzer, Brewers. Andy Ashby, Padres. Jason Smith, Braves. Kurt Abbott for the Fish. Ryan Klesko, Braves. Brady Anderson, Orioles. There's an early A-Rod. Bernie Williams, Yankees. Tim Naring, Red Sox. All right, so John's looking for colored parallels for a gold star insert of Dante Bichette. Lee Smith, Angels. Robbie Thompson, Giants. Rick Aguilera, Twins. Steve Avery, the Braves. There's a nice big hurt. I believe Chad has the White Sox. Joe Vitello or Vitelio for the Royals. Jose Mesa, Indians. Ray Langford, Cardinals. Hal Morris, Reds. Dean Palmer, Rangers. Kiram Garcia for the Dodgers. And a Tony Gwynn checklist. Edgar Martinez on the back. Tim Wakefield for the Red Sox. Javi Lopez, Braves. Kirby Puckett for the Twins. Bob Higginson, Tigers. My man David Justice. Mark Grudzelanek, Expos. John Valentin, Red Sox. Paul Merrow for the Orioles. Neon Dion for the Giants. Charles Johnson for the Marlins. Darren Dalton, Phillies. Michael Lansing, Expos. Come on. Sandy Alomar Jr., Greg Jeffries for the Phillies, Mark Grace Cubs, Dwayne Hosey Red Sox. So Hideo Nomo checklist. David Segui. We got something coming up, so I'm going to go to the back of that pack. Delino DeShields, Dodgers. Steve Finley, Padres. Mike Mussina, Orioles. Another Hosey. Another Dion. And, ooh, nice. We got a parallel of Tim Salmon. Seems to be a line down the side there in the foil section. But nice card nonetheless. I don't know what press proof that is, or isn't that what these are? Yeah, press proofs. Silver. Yeah, that's what I figured. Good evening, Joseph. Next pack, Garrett Anderson, Joe Carter, Blue Jays, Ariel Prieto, A's, Brian Hunter, Astros, Chad Curtis, Tigers, Terry Pendleton for the Fish, Mickey Morandini, Phillies, Alan Benez, Cardinals, another Brian Hunter, Saberhagen, Rockies, Jeff Bagwell, and Dave Nielsen, Brewers. Denny Nagel, Pirates, Wade Boggs, Yankees, Luis Gonzalez, Cubs, Tony Clark, Tigers, Wilson Alvarez, White Sox, David Cone, Yankees, Mike Greenwell, Red Sox, Shane Andrews, Expos, Tony Clark, Glenn Allen Hill for the Giants, Gary Sheffield for the Fish, and John Smoltz. John Nunali, Ruben Rivera for the Yankees, Johnny Damon Royals, John Olerud for the Blue Jays, Brett Boone Cubs, Reds, Jeff King, Greg Colburn, Marty Cordova Twins, John Olerud, Chili Davis for the Angels, Derek Bell Cubs. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. For the Astros, and an Al Martin for the Pirates. Yeah, it's kind of annoying when you get dupes in the same pack. John Jaha for the Brewers, Ken Caminiti, Padres, Carlos Garcia, Pirates, Troy Percival for the Angels, Will Clark, Delgado for the Blue Jays, Robin Ventura, White Sox. Been seeing him pop up on Facebook and some memes here lately. Brett Butler, Manny, another Andy Pettit, Chano Park, Brad Osmus. Yes, it has, Joseph. It has been one of those days. Kevin Apier, Rondell White, Brad Radke, Galarraga, another Rocky, Larry Walker, Bob Hamlin for the Royals, Greg Maddox checklist, followed by the Crime Dog, Bill Pulsfer, Chris Snopek, Ozzie Guillen, and Ed Sprague. Mark Langston, Pedro, I think for the Expos, Kenny Lofton, Indians, Cordova, Jay Bell for the Pirates, LaTroy Hawkins, Twins. Here's our Griffey base. For once, I didn't print out the list of who had who for this break. So I don't know who had the Mariners, but there's a Griffey. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember you now saying you grabbed the Mariners, hoping for some Griffies. Eric Young, Cordova, Alou, Trammell, and Eckersley. If you don't want one of these 5 Eric Youngs you got tonight, John, let me know. Might start a little EY collection. Kind of doing a Braves coaches collection, since there's so many former players that make up the team, the coaching staff. Roger Cedeno for the Dodgers, Mike Hampton, Astros, Brett Butler, Kevin Stalker, Phillies, Roberto Alomar, Blue Jays, Quilvio Veras, Dwayne Hosey, another Butler, Chipper, Mike Piazza, Dante Bichette checklist, and Edgar. Barry Larkin checklist, Bobby Bowe Orioles, Rico Brogna Mets, Rusty Greer Rangers, Terrell Wade Braves, Lenny Dykstra Phillies, Alex Fernandez White Sox, Brian Hunter, Fred McGriff, Ismael Valdez the Dodgers, Greg Vaughn Brewers, Matt Lawton Twins. It's not a 90s product without a Juan Gonzalez. Jim Edmonds, Angels. Mo Vaughn, Red Sox. Vinny Castilla, Rockies. Sean Green. Say Billy Wagner, Gold Leaf rookie for the Astros. The Wizard. Tony Clark. Klesko, Isringhausen, Maddox, Aaron Seeley. Let me start a new stack here. I gotta say Gonzalez. With his bat, it seemed like he got into a lot of insert sets in the 90s. And of course, I'll always remember him because of his reverse negative, or whatever it is, his reversed Donruss rated rookie from 90. That's the first year that I was collecting. Yeah, reverse negative. Lyle Mouton, White Sox. Barry Larkin, Reds. Paul Molitor, Blue Jays. Julian Tavares, Indians. Reggie Sanders, Reds. Geronimo Baroa, A's. Marquise Grissom, Braves. John Olerud. Ray Langford. Yamil Benitez for the Expos. Jeff Montgomery, Royals, and a Carlos Perez for the Expos. Well, I will probably scan in the majority of those molten metal cards, Hal, so you can check the blog or the Facebook group, either one. And like I said, I'll probably have something up this weekend. The next, I've got one more break that before we wrap up the year, and I will talk about those tonight at the end of this video. But signups won't go live until Monday evening, so you'll have plenty of time to drop in if you want to. Brian McRae for the Cubs. There's a Glavine. Jose Herrera, A's. Carl Everett, the Mets. Jose Canseco, Red Sox. Ray Durham. Randy Johnson, Manny. Rafael Palmeiro, Jason Bear, White Sox. Pat Listash, and Rod Beck. This is the halfway point of this box. There's Bichette base card for you. Oral Hershiser, Barry Bonds, Joey Hamilton for the Padres, Hideo Nomo, Terry Steinbach for the A's, Tim Salmon base, Bill Pulsefire, Orlando Merced for the Pirates, Eric Karros, Big Mac, and Cecil Fielder. Yeah, the bronze are 1 in 10 packs. Yeah, and we've gone through half the box already. Yeah, I forgot the other inserts are actually kind of high. Gold Leaf Stars are 1 in 200. Hats Off are 1 in 72. That's a retail exclusive. Picture Perfect are 1 in 5. Greatest Hits are 205. Approximate odds of finding an individually numbered insert are 1 in 30. And then gold, silver, and bronze press proofs are 1 in 10. So let's hope the second half of the box is a little nicer to us than the first half. I'd love to pull one of the Picture Perfect with the faux wood grain or the Hats Off. Larkin, Molitor, Tavares, Nomo, Dykstra, Fernandez, Clark, Langford, Benitez, Jeff Montgomery, Perez. And the parallel, those press proofs should stand out pretty easily in the pack. So, but I'll double check when I sort tomorrow. McRae, Glavin, Herrera, Everett, Snow, Billy Wagner, Ozzie Smith, Olaru, Palmero, Bear, Lee Stash, and Beck. Bichette, Hershiser, Bonds, Hamilton, Vitalico, Baroa, Grissom, Ramirez, Merced, Karros, McGuire, and Fielder. We have a lot of duplicates. Murray, Stewart, Tucker, Seitzer, Ashby, Delgado, Ventura, McGriff, Anderson, A-Rod, Bernie Williams, Naring. I saw quite a bit of Bonds play when he was with the Pirates before he got all roided up. And yeah, he was a good player defensively. Hershiser, Gonzalez. Okay, we got some. I see some color here coming up. Castilla, Nomo, Cedeno, Clark, Valdez, Dykstra, Beck, and behind the LaTroy Hawkins, John Jaha, press proof. Looks like a silver again. So funny that someone mentioned Jaha's name tonight, and then we pull a parallel. Hundley, Gill, DiSarcina, Supon, Bud Rodriguez, Durham, Johnson, Pulsefire, or however you say it, Loretta, Haynes, another Jeter. It's our second Jeter tonight. Hey, the other Ben is here. And we pull a Sosa right off the bat. Alfonso, Shurik, Young, Timmons, Steinbach, Salmon, Anderson, another Young. Here's a Ripken base. Mayberry, Biggio. Alomar Jr., Jeffries, Mark Grace, Hosey. We got something here coming up. So give me a second. Morris, another Hosey, Yasina, Finley, DeShields, Mondesi, and a bronze press proof, Carlos Garcia for the Pirates. So that's our third press proof, which if they're 1 in 10, we got 36, right on average. Anderson, Carter, Prito, Hunter, Curtis, Segui, Tettleton, Sanders, Hunter, Saberhagen, Bagwell, Nielsen. Hey, Joey. We opened one pack of metal in between the two boxes after we did the upper deck before we started Leaf, just to whet our taste. Still got the 3 packs left. I'll do a review on that for the people who came in a little late. We got Nagel, Boggs, Gonzalez, Clark, Alvarez, and we got another MVP contenders. Not a bad one. Mr. Gwynn, truly amazing at the plate and his patience that he had. Sierra, Benez, Clark, Hill, Sheffield, Smoltz. Upper Deck was the first box, Joseph. Went pretty quick at 10 packs. But yeah, it was not the most exciting box rip, to be honest with you. Nunnally, Rivera, Damon, Olaru, Boone, Pendleton, Morandini, Andrews, Olaru, Davis, Bell, Martin. So glad the Upper Deck finally showed up from obscurity, but there's a Gwynn base, Bell, Conan, Benez, Bell, Dreback, McCracken, Merced, Benez, Hoffman, O'Neill, and Floyd. Buhner, Ashley, Tarasco, Andrews, Stalker. There's a Move On MVP contenders. That's our third one of those. And we got this should be a press proof right here. Gold Leaf Rookies, Wagner. I'm going to say bronze, but could it be gold? I don't know. Kind of hard to say. They don't label them. So hold it up to the Garcia. Yeah, looks to be a bronze. It's nice though, because the whole card front is, instead of just the edges for the normal. Andrews, Kent, Martinez, Hammonds, and we did get an insert. Nice. We got one of the wood picture perfect. Albert Bell. Number to 5,000, 43-46. I'm a sucker for wood cards, but yeah. Who had the? Let me check to see who had the Indians. Ah, one of our new participants over from Twitter, Royals417, grabbed the Indians with his Royals. So, yeah, he'll like that. Yeah, it would have been nice to pull a Frank or Griffey or somebody, but, you know, some of these 90s, I don't remember the name of the Facebook group, but maybe it's like rare 90s inserts. And I'm shocked at some of the inserts and what people are asking, and apparently what people are buying them for, what they're getting. I mean, could you think of how much 90s product you can still find, you know, so how much of some of these cards are there in circulation? Langston, Pedro Martinez, Lofton, Cordova, Wade, Williams, Knobloch, Loretta, Cordova, Palou, Trammell, and Eckersley. 3 packs left. Martinez, Cedeno, Mike Hampton, Butler, Green, Baerga, Tomei, another Eric Young, Brett Butler, Chipper, Piazza, Bichette checklist. Larkin, Bonilla, Brogna, McGriff, Sanders, Hawkins. There's another Griffey base. Hosey, McGriff, Valdez, Vaughn, and Lawton. I quit counting the number of UIs. And our last pack. Gonzalez, Edmonds, Vaughn, Klesko, Canseco, Alomar, Veras, Hunter, Klesko, Isringhausen, Maddox, and Seeley. So we got a lot of dupes. Lord, after the day I've had, I almost took up drinking. Jeez. Yeah, this is going to take me a while to sort these. So many. Going back real quick to that upper deck. That was the one insert we got. It's a Power Zone Kenny Lofton. But I think we got a Puckett. Big Mac. Some really nice cards. Got Paul Molitor for the Twins. There's the Griffey base. Mark Grace for the Cubs. Budge. Vladimir. Well, can't seem to find it, but I'm pretty sure we did have a Puckett. The one pack that we opened of metal got a heavy metal Ramirez, Supernatural, Nomar, and then the quote-unquote base cards are called Metal Smiths. We got Nefi Perez, Edgar Martinez, Denny Nagel, and a damaged Rondell White. So y'all found some new stuff too. Good. I found some Prism draft, but I left it all behind. All right, so real quick, the recap of the Leaf. As you saw, we just had the Albert Bell Picture Perfect. Couple of the parallels, the press proofs. We had the Billy Wagner and Garcia, both were bronze. And then we had a silver Salmon and Jaha. MVP contenders, we had Vaughn, Gwynn, and Reggie Sanders. So Griffey base and 2 Jeters. So we are down to the 3 Metalsmiths, or Molten Metal, excuse me. Good luck. Again, the Metalsmiths are the base cards, which are 4 of the 6 cards. Metalsmiths are 1 and 1. Supernaturals are 1 and 2 packs. And then you've got all the parallels. So it starts off with the Metalsmiths. We have Omar Vizquel for the Indians, Paul Konerko, White Sox, Craig Biggio, Astros, Supernatural, Jeter, nice. Those are 1 and 2, so that's a short print, so to speak. And a heavy metal AJ Burnett. Some of the parallels in these sets are crazy expensive. Oh, we got something in this one, I can already tell. I think we got one of the metal cards. And a Yankee. I can already tell we got a Yankee. Brad Fulmer. These are the Metalsmiths again. Paul O'Neill. Rondell White. Non-damage. That's good. And Ruben Rivera. Those are the base cards. And, ooh. Whoa. a titanium heavy metal fusion Tim Salmon 5 of 50. And you can see how they use like the little pinholes to create the silhouette of the player. Nice. Get a sleeve for that sucker. 5 of 50. Even the 5 of 50 is notched out of the card. Super nice. But we still got something else in this same pack. Okay, well. We got a Metal Smith Explosion. These are the metal parallels. I like the rounded corners. Richie Sexson of the Indians. Not the greatest. But these are cool cards nonetheless. If you're familiar with the Leaf Preferred from the mid-90s, it gives you an idea of what we're looking at here. And the last card in that pack was a heavy metal Mike Frigga for the Yankees. You're right. You need to start a new conversation. Like, instead of talking about Jaha or Sexton, why don't we talk about Puckett or Gwen or somebody good? Chipper. Joseph said, "Let's talk about Rifkin." Hey, you were the talk of last week's break. You cleaned up last week. All right. Well, at one time, this would have been a fairly nice card to pull. Jose Cruz Jr. Richard Hilgado for the Astros. Okay, not Rifkin, but you got a Will Clark in an Orioles uniform. Nice. Mariano Rivera. And we got us a Metal Smiths card again. Paul Konerko, White Sox. That would be a fun parallel set to build. Probably expensive to do so. And the last card is a heavy metal Masayo Kida for the Tigers. Masayo, I don't know how you pronounce it. So nice, it's fun rips. And like I said, one of the vendors that I have gotten several things from this year, they have a box of metal, molten metal in stock, and it's less than eBay prices. But like I said, it's around $200. So in order to do that, if I pulled the plug, or if I pull the trigger, on a box, I'd probably have to do a like 15 slots where you pick a team, and then once we fill it up, the unclaimed teams are randomly assigned. We probably have to do it something like that, so I can make sure break fills out. But yeah, I mean, if y'all are really interested in doing something like that, that would be something that I could probably pull off the first of the year sometime once we get into January. But yeah, I mean, this is enough to definitely to I mean, that's 4 packs, and I mean, we got a Supernaturals Jeter, we got 2 Metalsmiths, not the best named players, but and then the Titanium Heavy Metal Fusion. Isn't that a cool name for a card? Tim Salmon. This might have to go into a 1-touch. So, yeah, I'd have to factor in the shipping and everything, of course, but we'd probably be looking at somewhere between $13 and $15 for a 2-team slot of molten metal. And again, you'd pick your 1 team, and then you get 1 random. And yeah, I would do it with something else, with something cheap, so we can get some content, because that's what I like for you guys. I mean, it's fun to get the hits and stuff, but I like it when we, when everybody's stack is a nice, when everybody has a nice stack of cards to send to you. So I'll play around with those numbers. Like I said, I'm not placing any more orders until the first of the year. But yeah, so that concludes this week's break. Again, thank you for everybody for sticking around. And I intended this to be the last of the breaks for 2020. But like you guys, I found some retail as well. So next week, we're just going to do 2 little mini breaks. It's been a while since I've done a mini break because I have not found much of anything new, and what I have found would not translate well to a break, or at least not anything that I could figure out. I don't know how many people are interested in Garbage Pail Kids in the first place, but we are going to do a mini break, 2 mini breaks next week. And some of you have already ripped some of this, but we'll do 1 mini break will consist of these 2 blasters of Topps Chrome. I've already got the posts ready to go. I will not post them, however, until Monday night around 9 o'clock, just like we did this week. So this one is going to be a flat $2 a team. Pick your team, $2. Doesn't matter the team. It's just $2 a team. I think I did take some of the teams down to $1. So yeah, if you're interested, be ready Monday night, 9 o'clock. I'll post it on the blog, post it in the Facebook group, and I'll send out a tweet linking those 2 sites for signups. I think Topps has gone a little crazy with Chrome this year. But hey, we're buying it, right? I mean, heck, I've even got some Garbage Pail Kids Chrome. And I will be building that set, so if anybody wants to trade or help me, let me know. So 1 break will be that. And it's been a while since we've done football, so I got a blaster and a hanger of Rookie and Stars 2020. This one, This one, the teams are on, they're not all equally priced. I did kind of break it down, but again, everything is pretty cheap on that. I thought about doing an anonymous, but it's just a blaster and a hanger. I don't know. I may go back and change it, but right now I do have it where it's a price per team. So if you want to, with the idea that if you want to take a gamble on a Tua or a Burrow, that you'll pay a little bit more than if you're grabbing your, Steelers or whatnot. Again, I may go back and change that to make it completely random and make it a flat entry fee. I kind of toyed with that this afternoon when I started to kind of put this together, but that will be the other break. So we'll do 2 mini breaks. Right now, I'll schedule them for Friday like we normally do, but if they fill up really fast, then we might break early. We might break Thursday night or something. I don't know. We'll probably stick to Friday. But yeah, so like I said, I may change this around the signups. It would be a little bit more fair if it was completely random. That's what I did the last time earlier this year when I did a mini break with some new football. So I may go back to that format. But anywho, 2 mini breaks. I'm still toying around with the idea of one other thing, but I don't know if I'll be able to squeeze it in before the holidays or not. So just keep an eye on the social media as always. But thank you guys for your participation. And should you need anything, let me know. If you're wanting to get your stacks before the end of the year, let me know. I did get another couple requests today, so I can get those ready for you. But like I said, with the way the mail's running, don't hold your breath. I just got a check out my cards package that I requested shipping on in July, I think. And I may do a video on that just because I got some really cool stuff. Really cool to me, at least. So yeah, mail's running slow, but if you want your stuff shipped, just let me know. But I am going to hit the sack because I'm tired. I will get sorting tomorrow, and I'll try to give a recap post up sometime this weekend as well. But check back Monday, 9 o'clock. We'll have some new stuff up to ready to go. You're waiting for the shipping bonus to kick back in there. Hey, I've got plenty of bonuses to throw into everybody's pile. Yes, because I appreciate you guys, and I want you to keep coming back. As long as you're having fun, we'll keep doing this. So I'm going to sign off. Y'all have a great evening. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on the next video. Have a great one, guys.